Hi guys, welcome again to my channel. My name is Adeyinka Otumba. So in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how I got from this to this, and I'm going to be showing you guys how I got ready. So this is my first get ready with me video, and we're going to be chit-chatting about how I met my husband. And if that sounds like what you want to watch, then keep watching. Okay, welcome back guys. So like I said, my bare face, I already took a shower and I already prepped my face, because so this is not a morning routine video, so I won't be showing you guys my morning routine and how I got my face to start looking this way now. But so in this video, this is gonna be my first get ready with me, like I mentioned earlier. So and we're gonna be chit-chatting about how I met my husband. Well, I barely speak when I am doing my makeup so that I'm faster, but well, what I had to do for you guys. My face with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. So how I met my husband. This story is something that sounds like something out of a storybook. It sounds like something out of a storybook, to be honest. So I had come on a trip to America, right? Because so I went to Philly because I was dating somebody else in Philly. So I traveled to Philly to go and see him, right? So as I now left Philly and I was going back to America, I don't want to say anything about him, about the other guy, so it doesn't feel like I'm bashing him on my video. In case I go and blow on YouTube now, then they'll come and sue me for slander. Anyway, so I just primed my face now. Then I'm going to go in and mix up my foundation, and I'm going to be mixing the Melanin Male in what shade is this now? Rose Gold. I like to, the glow. I like the glow. So I'm going to use this. Then I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty foundation in the shade 400. So the thing is, this foundation itself is not my color, really. I don't know why. And this is the second time I'm getting it. At first I got the 420, but the 420 was dark, and now they gave me the 400, and 402 is still dark. So to be honest, I'm just very confused about the foundation colors. I just bought the Huda Beauty one anyway, so hopefully that one is going to match my face. Also, I'm going to a party today. I'm going to my sister-in-law's daughter's 10th birthday. I'm just gonna put this lip gloss on my mouth just to prime my lips, kind of, because my lips are kind of dry. So when I'm ready to do my lipstick, it can glide easy on it. So today I'm going to be using the Becca foundation because, of course, this Fenty one is not my color, so I'm going to return it anyway. So I'm going to use the Becca one. Okay, then I'm going to be putting a few pumps of my Melanin Males in the foundation, just so that, because I mix that together so that it can give me a nice glow. You get me? You get me? So like I was saying, so I went to Philly to go and see man, right? So I visited my ex at the time in Philly and everything. So he had dropped me off at the airport. And so while I was waiting at the departure gate or whatever to get on the plane, then this man comes to me and it was like, so technically this man walks up to me and is like, oh yeah, are you Nigerian? So I say, yeah, that I'm Nigerian. And I said, that I should borrow him my phone. So he said he wanted to make a phone call that I should borrow him my phone, right? That he wanted to call his son and his brother, that T-Mobile had already cut off his line and all of that, so he wanted to borrow my phone. So I said, okay, no problem. So I borrowed him my phone. And so he called the first person and he spoke to the person. Then the second person he called didn't pick up the phone. So then after about 10-15 minutes, the other person he called now called me back. So I didn't pick up because I already knew that it was probably the man's phone call, right? So I just went to go and give the man the phone. So I'm just putting my foundation all around my face now. So that's what I'm doing. So just, pushing it into my skin. Pushing it into my skin. All over my skin. This party is at 2 o'clock, you guys. It's almost 2 o'clock. I'm here painting face. I'm here painting face and I'm the designated photographer for the party. And I'm also going to my friend's housewarming today as well. My friend bought a house, so I'm going to a housewarming. Anyway, so I passed the phone to the man that, okay, your caller, I've called you back. So he spoke to the person and then the person had asked him, because at the time I traveled to Philly, so he was asking him that where did he get the Philly area code from and everything, that he almost didn't want to call back. He lived in Philly before, so that was why he called back to see if it wasn't any of his old contacts from work and everything. So, the man now said, that is one fine girl. I said, fine girl. There is one fine girl at the airport that borrowed him phone. Yeah, so the man now passes me the phone. Anyway, yeah, now I'm going to go in with my beauty blender. So I'm just going to, push it in a little more. So the person the man was talking to now asked him where he got the Philly area code from and everything. So the man said, he's a beautiful girl at the airport and borrowed him phone, that he should hold on and say hello to me, right? So from the man, then and I was like, so the person on the other end of the phone was like, thank you for letting my uncle use your phone and everything. So I was like, you're welcome, and all of that. So I said, you're welcome. So the man now said, so then after that, then he was like, when are we expecting you back? So I told him I don't live in America, that I live in Nigeria, that I only came on vacation and everything. So he was like, okay, that's no problem. Then he said, I should not be a stranger. When they now say I should not be a stranger, myself and now look that. Don't be a stranger, don't be a stranger. Why is this person's voice just sweet like this on the phone? Let me go and, see the person's WhatsApp so that I can see what his picture look like. And as a sharp girl, I was already thinking to myself that, wow, my what's it called? The phone number that I used to call him is all those my one-time numbers that I always take when I come to, that I always buy when I come to Yankee. And so I was thinking to myself that if I get on the plane, this guy is not going to be able to contact me. He's not even going to be able to get my WhatsApp and all those things. So I said, okay, let me go and check what his picture looks like on WhatsApp. So I went to WhatsApp. As God will have it, as we will have it, he didn't have picture. So you guys, that's how, as a sharp girl like me, I now went to WhatsApp to go and check. But yeah, of course, he didn't have any picture. He didn't have any picture on his WhatsApp. So I now started thinking to myself that, what will I do? What will I do? All right, so now I finished doing my foundation. So I'm just gonna do my eyebrow now because I'm kind of in a hurry, so I want to, you know, quickly do my eyebrow before this man and his son will come and start disturbing me. You know, so I want to finish this real quick. Real quick. So I said this man and his son as if he's not my son too. To be honest, I'm tired. I need to get away. I need a weekend off. Anyway, so I now sent him a message on WhatsApp that you know, so as soon as I said hi to him, it was as if he knew what I came to his so I'm just drawing my brow now, so I'm sure everybody knows how to do that brow, but if not, I'm not a professional brow drawer, but here's how I draw my brow. So yeah, I now sent him a message and I said hi. So he was like, hello. So next thing I see, he just sends me his picture that in case you were wondering, you know, I was just like, okay. I wonder why he did that, or maybe this myself, I share with him not before. But it was as if he knew what I came to his WhatsApp for. So he just sent me a picture of him. So I just smiled. Meanwhile, so he sent me a message. So he was like, oh, he loves my voice and everything, that, you know, I sounded like Macy Gray. So he had asked me if I know who Macy Gray is. So I said, I don't know the person. So he said, I should Google it or check on YouTube or listen to her music or whatever, that I sound like that person. That, you know, my voice is so crispy and, you know, so I say, oh my God. That's how I start to laugh. Oh, wow. Look at all these compliments, you know, and everything. So anyway, Sha. I know some people will be looking at me like a bad shadow, like, oh, I have boyfriend and I'm talking to and I'm romancing another man on WhatsApp. But to be honest, as soon as I got on that plane, as soon as I got to the airport, I already knew that the relationship was over, because I was already planning on how I go and break up with him, you know, not knowing that I was going to meet not knowing that I was going to actually meet my husband and everything. So to be honest, I was going to go to Nigeria, and I was just going to tell this guy that, you know what, come and be going. I'm no more doing. Really. So anyway, so he sent me his pictures, and he had asked me if that was me on my DP. So I was like, yeah, it's me. We are the one. So he said I should send him more pictures of me and everything. So I sent him some more pictures of myself. Then it was like, oh, that you're so pretty, you're so beautiful, blah, blah, blah. I said, thank you, it's the work of the Lord, you know. So he now said that I should send him more pictures and everything. So I now sent him some more pictures. So I'm going to go in with my, what's this brush called now? Angle brush, yeah. So I'm going to just define the brows slightly. You know, so I don't like to talk when I'm doing this one. So therefore, that's how I got to Nigeria. Then the next day, he called me to check up on me, you know, to see how my flight was and everything. So I said my flight was all right, you know. So he said he had just called his uncle and he wanted to check up on me to see if I was all right. So I said, Bible called me. I'm all right too and everything. So we started talking, then we got into why I was actually in America in the first place. So I told him that I came to see my boyfriend and everything at the time. So he was like, okay, so you have a boyfriend? I said, yeah, I do. I have a boyfriend. But this man, he was using Scopo. I showed himself as ulterior motive. You know. I don't know that he was feeling this baby girl. I mean, actually, 2 weeks after I met him, he was already, I said 2 weeks, a day or within 24 hours or 48 hours of meeting him, he was already asking me all these kind of questions like, oh, so can you live abroad? You know, blah, 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 blah. And in my head, I'm thinking, maybe you say you're not interested in relationship. You know, in my head, I'm thinking, maybe this man say he's not interested in, you know, relationship and all of that stuff, because at the time I met him, he had just gotten out of a divorce. So, I had just gotten out of the divorce, I think 3 years before I met him, or 2 years before I met him, or whatever. So, and me, I was just like, okay, whatever. That I'm a baby gay. So, even myself, I'm still doing my life and all of that. Me, you know. So now I'm going to put this Benefit 24 hours brow setter. So I'm going to set my brow with this. So this is what my brows look like right now. So I'm just going to set my brows with this real quick. Not me and my small mirror. I love this little mirror. It was a souvenir from one of my favorite people in Nigeria. So I love to use this mirror when I'm not using my big mirror, when I want something to be up close and personal. Yes, this is my go-to mirror. So this is what my brows look like right now. I did my second brow off camera just so that I'm fast now. So I'm just going in with some powder. So I'm just gonna powder that side of my face so that I don't the old concealer, just to, you know, blend the concealer in. So that's what I'm doing now with my Real Technique brush. So anyway, that's how me and my husband started talking and everything. So I told him I was seeing somebody, blah, 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 you know. So him too, he was like, yeah, it's okay, no problem there. He's not looking for anything. On top of everything, this man is still asking me, so I'm going to put powder all over my face just to kind of set my foundation. So that's what I'm doing right now. Then after this, I'm going to, which kind of voila is this? Why is my nose itching me? This is how this thing always wants to spoil my makeup. I feel like the top of my nose right here would just be itching somebody. Which type of stress is this? Okay. So now that I started talking to him, then he was now asking me, okay, so when next are you coming back to America, blah, 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 blah. So I said, no, I'm not coming to America anytime soon. So then we started talking. Then, of course, I said I want to go and break up with my ex-boyfriend in Nigeria. So then my husband now turned to my advisor for my ex-boyfriend. So I'm always telling him all the things that my ex-boyfriend did. So I'm going to quickly conceal the underneath of my eyes right now, even though I don't like to do this until I've done my what's it called, eyeshadows. That's when I like to do this. So I'm going in with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in medium beige. I think I'm still the only one that is using this LA Girl because everybody has moved on to other brands. Everybody has moved on to other brands. I think I'm still the only one that uses Mary Kay as well, because I still love my Mary Kay foundation. It doesn't fail me, at least if I don't know my foundation shade in every other brand. I know my foundation shade in Mary Kay. So I'm still looking for the person that will tell me if I use a Mary Kay 507 what my color is going to be in other brands. So because I wear Mary Kay 507. Alright, so that's that. So I'm just going to blend this in real quick. So therefore, guys, that was how shy I met my husband though. The next thing, things started to, so one day I woke up and I didn't even break up with my ex really. I just deleted him off my phone. I deleted him off I deleted him off my WhatsApp. I blocked him on Instagram. I did all those things, and that was that, you know. So, and I remember telling my now husband then what I did. So he was like, so you just did that? You didn't tell him anything? I'm like, yeah, I didn't tell him anything. I don't owe him any explanation. I'm no more doing, you know, and everything. So that was how I met my husband though, by borrowing somebody my phone at the airport, you know. And sometimes I just always think that, okay, so what if I had been rude at the airport and I was just like, no, I can't borrow anybody my phone. I mean, even though I'm not that kind of person, I'm not somebody that'll do something like that. I'm not somebody that'll speak to people that way and everything. So, but hey, it's just like, okay, so if I did that, is that I would have just not met my husband and everything? It's like, well, this is life, Sha. God always has a plan, you know, for us, and he has created a man for every woman, and the way you guys are going to meet is just going to be shocking. Who knew that it was by borrowing somebody's phone that I would have met my husband, and it was going to be by, oh, who would have thought? I mean, if anybody had told me that I was going to meet my husband on that trip, I'd have probably been arguing with them that how does somebody borrow your phone and it translates to meeting husband, you know. God, not allow my neck to break. Anyways, the little guy is here. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Hi guys, thank you for watching my channel. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. And what do you think about my get ready with me video? What do you also think about my makeup and my look? Right now I'm going to be showing you guys my outfit in a bit. Thank you for watching. Please share, like, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.